So 369 is a beautiful technique that can help you achieve amazing results in your life. Nikola Tesla was not crazy, he was a scientific genius. He was a complete genius who knew the power of 369. It's not just a secret technique, but it's a powerful technique. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Indu and my name is Mitesh. We are law of attraction coaches and we've been doing this for more than 20 years now, and we've helped more than 1 million people to practice law of attraction and achieve all their dreams. Today, we are going to talk about something amazing based on popular request. What are we talking about today, Indu?
We are talking about the technique called 369,
Yes.
which is one of the most popular technique we have delivered and we are re-delivering today.
So 369 is a beautiful technique that can help you achieve amazing results in your life. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use 369 today. But before I tell you, in fact, Indu, before she tells you how to use 369, I want to first tell you the science behind it. Why? Because if your conscious mind is interfering with this technique, thinking, will it work, will it not work, you won't be able to use the technique. You won't be able to.
Science?
Yeah, because you don't know what is the science behind it. So because you don't know the science and you're not convinced about it, somewhere you want to use it, but your subconscious mind doesn't support you, right? So let's take care of that first. Let's understand the science behind it. Have you heard about this gentleman called Nikola Tesla? Now, I'm not talking about Tesla car company. I'm not talking about Elon Musk. I'm talking about Nikola Tesla, who was also known as one of the fathers of physics. He's someone who made major breakthroughs for us in science in terms of physics, in terms of electricity. And this is the man who was absolutely obsessed with this technique of 369. He always used 369 rigorously every single day in his life. In fact, his employees, his family members used to say, "You're crazy about 369. But here is the truth. Nikola Tesla was not crazy. He was a scientific genius. He was a complete genius who knew the power of 369. And that is why he was using this technique. Because the science he understood was this, that when you do something with a particular number, it has a particular frequency. Let's understand. When you tune your radio to a particular channel, let's say you tune the radio to number 3, the moment you tune that to number 3 and then 6 and then 9, it is vibrating a specific what? Frequency. Now, Nikola Tesla had discovered through scientific research in his own life that the moment you tune something as per 369, it vibrates at the universal frequency, which is so high that it gives you amazing results in your life if you do something while thinking it in a 369 method. Now, it's not just a secret technique, but it's a powerful technique. How many of you
scientific technique.
And it's very scientific. So I'm not telling you something that I think is good. It's been used by one of the greatest scientists in the world. But I think you must be tired, right? Maybe we should learn this technique in the next video. What do you say, guys? It's already been 5 minutes since we started. Thak gaye honge. So do you think we should start next video?
No.
Okay. Just having fun with you. So let's learn this technique today. Indu will tell you exactly how to use this technique. There are 2 simple steps for it. And she'll tell you exactly what those steps are. So take your notepad, take your pen and write down in the chat window if you're ready. Type in ready in the chat window now, because if you're not typing in ready, your subconscious mind is not really ready. So come on, take that effort below the video, type it in the comment section, I am ready. And Indu, what are those 2 simple steps to apply 369? Here we go.
So you need to do 2 things. One, you need to first have complete clarity of what you want. Okay, complete clarity. That is one. So sit down, write down what are you looking for. Then second thing, which is very important, you're going to work only on one thing at a time. Only one thing. So if you're looking for, say, making 1 lakh rupees a month, then do 1 lakh rupees a month. Simple. Okay, I'm just taking an example. Now, what do you have to do? 3, 6 and 9. Okay, what do you have to do? In the morning, anytime in the morning, write down 3 times what is your affirmation. How do you write affirmation? Of course, I'm sure you have seen Mitesh's video. If you have not, you have to write it in the present tense. I'll give you an example. I'm so glad I have achieved 1 lakh rupees a month profit this month also. Something on those lines. Okay?
Don't worry, there is another video link that we'll give you in this description somewhere, which will teach you the exact rules of how to make perfect affirmations. Going back to Indu.
Perfect. Yes. So you take out a diary, okay? Don't do it on any piece of paper. You're creating a future. So take out a diary nicely, write down in the morning 3 times the same affirmation. Don't change any words, don't change the language, write down in the same way 3 times. After you are done with the 3 times, after 4-5 hours, means in the afternoon, write down 6 times. Same affirmation. Then in the night, maybe before you go off to bed, write down 9 times. Same affirmation. So you've written 3 times, then 6 times, and then 9 times. You continuously do this. I suggest do it for 21 days. Maximum time.
That's
when
important.
you do it for 21 days, it gets manifested very easily. I'll also tell you what you need to do while writing. But if it doesn't get through in 21 days, continue till the time.
Another
you get
21
it.
days.
Okay. Now what do you have to do when you're writing? When you are writing, visualize having that. Visualize getting that result. Smile and think about what will you do with it. For example, if you're writing that I have made 1 lakh rupees, then visualize what are you going to do with that 1 lakh rupees? How are you going to spend it?
Yeah, visualize spending it on us. If you don't want to spend it on yourself, you can visualize spending it on us. Now I'm just having fun, but continue.
Okay, so visualize. Visualization is very important. That time don't have the thoughts कि खाने में क्या बनेगा या ऑफिस जाके डांट पिट्टी
होगा
पड़ने
कि
वाली
नहीं
है,
होगा.
होगा
Don't
कि
get
नहीं
into all
होगा.
those
Don't
thoughts.
get into all that. Visualize what are you going to do with that result. Whatever is the result. Result of health. If it is health, visualize that dress you want to buy, that outfit you want to wear. If it is a relationship.
From health to fashion. See?
If it is a relationship, visualize how will you celebrate your relationship. Okay. If it is career, then visualize how you will go and work in your new role or new organization. If it is money, visualize how will you spend. Okay. So you have to keep visualizing. So you are writing and visualizing. You are doing 2 things at a time. You are doing it 3 times, 6 times, and 9 times for 21 days continuously.
Awesome. How many of you want a quick recap? Take your notepads. I'll do a quick recap for you. Step number 1, clarity. पहले clear हो जाओ. What do I want to manifest? Right? Because when people are confused, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, you keep getting confused. Your frequency is not being tuned properly, right? So first, clarity. Second step, 1 thing at one time only. Am I right, Indu? 1 thing at one time only. So you can't do 3, 6, 9 at the same time for 5 goals. You can do it if you want to, but you'll just get tired. So try to do it initially only for 1 thing at one time. So if you're writing it 3 times, 1 thing right now. You don't do like 5 techniques now 3 times, then 5 results in the afternoon 6 times, and then 5 goals in the evening 9 times. No. Take 1 goal at one time for 21 days and apply 3, 6, 9 all 21 days for 1 goal. So I'm repeating.
I suggest you take the most important one.
Yes.
Because you're putting in a lot of efforts. So I would take most important one.
Something that's very close to your heart right now, right? So first step, clarity. Second step, make sure it is 1 goal at a time. Third step, anytime in the morning, write it 3 times as an affirmation. Remember, you have already learned, or maybe you will learn in the next video about how to make perfect affirmations. We'll give you a link of that video somewhere in the description in this video below. Write your affirmation with the correct frequency, with the correct rule, exactly what you want to achieve 3 times. Then 6 times sometime in the afternoon and 9 times sometime in the night. Now, I will give you some question answers here, but before that, part of the recap is also about when you're writing, what do you have to do? Remember, visualize you've already got that goal and what are you doing with that money or whatever is that goal related to. Because the more you are smiling, the more you're visualizing good things about that goal while writing, the more you're adding emotions and beautiful thoughts with that. So the frequency of achieving that goes higher. How many days do you do it for?
21 days.
21 days. Now, if you don't achieve that in 21 days, what do you do? Do it another 21 days. Until when?
Until you get
How
result.
important is that goal for you? Continue until then, right? Now we'll take some amazing questions about this because we always have some very important questions related to 369 techniques. I will ask those questions to Indu. Let's see what answers you get. Question number 1. Is there any specific time that I need to do, like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, then 6 o'clock in the morning, then 9 o'clock in the morning? ऐसा कुछ करना है?
No, you don't have to do it at any specific time. You can do it any time. Just that you do it 1 in the morning. Morning, definition of morning is before 12 noon. 1 in the afternoon, definition of afternoon is 12 to 4. 1 in the evening, that is definition is anytime between 4 to you go off to bed. Before you go off to bed.
So anytime in the morning, anytime in the afternoon, anytime in the night, you can do 3 times writing, 6 times writing, and 9 times writing. Okay? Perfect. Now the next question. They are writing all this down. What do they do with this paper?
Okay. This is a very precious paper as per me. I still have all my vision boards with me. So if it is a very precious paper for you also because you are actually writing your future, then I would keep it with me. I would just treasure it. If you don't want to treasure it, you may discard it, but I would treasure it.
Someday when you become our platinum members and you meet us during the one day miracle meet,
You can show it to us.
show it to us. We'd love to see it. Don't we do that? We keep memories for our future to show our children, saying, remember one day we used this 369 technique and this is how we manifested you as a baby. I don't know, maybe you're using it for that, right? Then you can show it to your kid. Why not? Right? So keep those as beautiful memories for your future. So that's one question. Here's another question. When they're using 369, what are the emotions that they have to feel? Like during the day, if they keep getting worried, will it work? Will it work? Is that okay?
No, that's not okay at all. I always say that. I think half of my videos I've said that's not okay at all.
What is not okay?
Being anxious, being worried, being thinking, क्या होगा, हुआ कि नहीं
होगा कि नहीं होगा,
जल्दबाजी, getting talking about it negatively. No, nothing like it. If you get the thought, if you get worried, if you get anxious, the first thing you have to do is cancel.
So say the word cancel immediately, cancel that frequency, and then go back to do what?
Go back to either you can do hope, no, my favorite, or you can do gratitude. You can either say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Or you can simply say thank you for 5 things. Those 5 things can be anything: water, air, oxygen, house, roof, fan, AC, whatever. Just say thank you for 5 things. The idea is to change your frequency like this. The moment you say 5 thank you, your frequency has changed, your mind has gone somewhere else. Baat khatam.
Or you can come back to YouTube, watch our channel, learn another video and upgrade your frequency. Simple as that, right? Awesome. So any other question about 369 that's coming to your mind?
Yes. What happens if I have 2 major goals?
What do you do then?
You tell me.
Okay. So you can do up to 2 because it's okay to do 2 techniques, 2 goals at one time. But if you're doing something big at the same time, and if you've got like 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the afternoon, 6 times in the afternoon and 9 times in the night, keep at least a half an hour gap. Why? Because it's important to see, she's teaching me. She's like, okay, perfect. Sahi sikha raha hai. Bolta raho. Okay. So 3 times when you do in the morning for one goal, keep at least a half an hour, 1 hour gap. Why? You've just written it down. Your subconscious is thinking about it. Let it settle down. Let it go to your subconscious. Let it feel it. I'll give you a very good example. Let's say a guest comes home and you say, hey, how are you doing? And immediately before you can properly greet that guest, a second guest comes in the house. Now you greet the second one. Before you properly greet the second one, third one comes in the house. What happens? Nobody got your complete attention, right? I'm not saying you don't invite the other guests home. I'm just saying when you're doing 369, one goal at one time, keep at least a half an hour to 45 minutes gap in between so that your subconscious has fully settled with the first goal, and then write down 3 times again for the second goal. Do the same for afternoon and do the same for night, 9 o'clock. Now, 2 is okay. Beyond 3, then 3, 4, 5.
Too much. Then you'll be doing only this.
हाँ, exactly. फिर every आधा घंटा तुम यही कर रहे हो, घर पे काम तो हो नहीं रहा, फिर बीवी चिल्लाएगी बोलेगी तुम लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन ही करते रहे तो काम तो करते ही
नहीं FTBA भी नहीं होगा.
Right. Any other question that's coming?
Yes. One more question is, what happens if they get their goal in like 10 days or 11 days instead of 21 days?
Now my chance to say, you tell me.
Okay, if you got the goal, that means you're very, very lucky. Congratulations for that. Then you start.
Not lucky, you vibrated your frequency in 10 days.
Yes. And you're very, very happy about it. So celebrate that happiness and move on to the next goal. Don't continue with that. Move on to the next goal.
Good answer. After 10 days, you don't have to rewrite it again. For 11 days remaining, you've got your goal. So you can now move on to the next goal. Okay. Perfect. Now I want a promise from you. The promise I want from you is not only that will you practice this for full 21 days, 369. Promise me in the comment section after watching this video. In fact, hey, pause this video now if you're watching a video right now and write in the comment section below, I promise to do this for 21 days. Second promise I want from you is, I'm 100% sure you will get your results if you do it with your right intention and if you do it for something realistic. There is another video I've created over here about law of attraction works for anything. Is that true? Watch that video, you'll come to know what that means. But if you're using this for the realistic thing, for something that really works in life, you will get your results. And when you get your results, I would love you to share that result with me in the comment section or after 21 days so I can celebrate with you. I would love to come back to this video comments maybe after 21 days and read that, hey, Mitesh, Indu, I practiced 369 for this particular goal of mine and I've already achieved my goal. I promise you I'll come back to the comment section and maybe we'll congratulate you for this. And you never know, we might send you a bonus gift for you just because you applied that result. So there's a very important question. I'm doing 369 for 21 days and after 11th day, I'm not feeling well or kuch ho gaya. and I was not able to continue after 11th day, and I took a 2 days break. Then what?
It's okay. You can resume. Simple. You simply resume. There is no hard and fast rule or anything about it. You simply resume. From there, you start again. You may start an entire 21 days, or you will just start again.
The remaining
and continue
days.
this. Yeah.
So both are okay. You can do the remaining days to complete 21. But remember, anyways, you have to do it again and again for how many times?
Till the time you get the result.
As long as you get the results, right? So it doesn't really matter. So if you finished for 10 days, do it another 11 days even after you take a 2 days break, and then start 21 days again if necessary. But you never know, in 21 days you may actually achieve your goals.
Yes, tathastu.
Tathastu. Right? So before we go, thank you so much for attending today's video. I hope you got a lot of value in today's video. If yes, please tell us in the comment section you got a lot of value. If you want me to make videos or any specific questions, any specific topics, please tell me in the comment section. I will ask Indu to make videos. Next time she will do the recording for you rather than me. What do you say, Indu?
Yes.
Yes?
In
Okay,
fact,
she's giving
I
you that
really
promise.
I would really like you to let us know if you have any topic on law of attraction which you want us to address. We would be more than happy to make.
We'll be more than happy to make a video on that. And if you got a lot of value, don't forget to share this information with minimum 3 friends of yours. Look below the video, there's a share button, right? Share this with 3 of your friends. That will be your way of saying thank you to us, to me and Indu. Share it with 3 more friends who can get value from this so that they can also achieve their goals. Like the video, comment on the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. And immediately after you subscribe, you'll see a bell icon. Hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications for the next video which we'll do on. What are we doing the next video on?
We will be doing it on a knot technique.
Okay, so we'll be very soon doing a video on knot technique.
Knot video. In 1 month, I managed to clock 3 CR.
Okay, here we go. So this is actually a true story. There was a time when we were not able to upgrade our income to a certain point, and she used her knot technique. It's a particular technique, you'll learn that in the next video, using which, as she said, we achieved 3 crores in 1 month using the knot technique. Do you want to know what is the knot technique?
Come back.
Come back, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, you'll get the notification when we're doing the knot technique. See you soon.